Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Christina.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just flying from one job back to the house.
Yes.
But I'm here. I'm here.
Well, good. I appreciate you jumping on. Let's give our counterparts some time to jump
Okay.
in.
Okay.
So how's your week been?
Starting off today has been good, so I'm just ready for things to kind of die down with, main job end of the school year. But just, real estate wise, would have just kind of following up, with my potential, clients or whatever. So been kind of doing that to get some things in action.
Okay. How did everything go with the gentleman that we talked about?
So what he has to do now is, because he's really trying to extend out his approval letter.
Mm-hmm.
And so he has to contact, because he said somebody from Ron's office reached out to him or whatever. So they was like, need to contact your student loan people, whatever, and show them your pay stub. And then we can, moving it to increase, the amount of what you're looking for.
Okay. Did you follow up with the lender?
No, because I didn't know, because he didn't have the name of the guy who he talked to, because it wasn't Ron. And I think Ron was off on Friday.
Okay.
Because of Good Friday or whatever. So I don't know the guy's name that had followed up with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I do with my clients, and this is just, again, I always say this is kind of one of the things that I do. This is not necessarily standard operating procedure.
Hey, Christina, hold on just a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. So it's not really standard operating procedures, but one of the things that I like to do is talk to the lender directly, because the lender may give me more information. I don't like for my client to have to pass me information from the lender, because there's always something lost in translation, and those small details can be important. They end up being really, really important. And so I talk to the lender directly just to follow up. Hey, I sent you over, Mr. Parkerson, and can you let me know kind of where he is? What do we need to work on? What has he been pre-approved for? Can you make sure that you're emailing me that pre-approval documentation as well? I'm introducing myself to you. I'm his realtor. So you want to make sure that you build that rapport with the lender.
Okay.
You guys can kind of work hand in hand. Because you want the lender to come to you and not put that type of pressure and stress on the client. You see what I'm saying? There may be some last minute things that you can do. And sometimes the lender may deliver a message and they may not really know the audience or have a personal relationship with the client. So their delivery may be off. Whereas if you know what the lender is going to say, you've already gotten an idea, you can kind of walk your client through that already. You see, you can kind of temper the conversation, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'm I guess, not necessarily saying like the middleman or whatever. Yeah. So, okay.
Absolutely.
I understand your point now, so of, going to the lender or whatever, trying to just to follow up in terms of where they are in that lending process.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You want to know what's going on with your client. So remember one of the things that I think we talked about last time is I like to know stuff before my client does.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where I am with it. That's why I talk to the lender, so that I can know exactly what's going on. That way, if my client, sometimes the lender will tell the client something and they freak out and they're like, and they go into panic mode. And us being experienced realtors, we know, okay, there's no need to panic. We have a solution for that. If we have a solution, then we don't panic. If there's no solution and you can't buy right now, then we put another plan in place. So there's always a solution. And so it just helps me to be on top of my game when I know what's going on with it.
Because I know the listing agent followed up again with me just to see where the my client was in terms of the transaction or whatever. So I didn't give too much information or whatever, but I said I'll be in contact with you.
Okay. Good. So it looks like we're at 7:35. I'm gonna
Okay.
give them maybe a couple more minutes to jump on because we have a new gentleman that is joining our mentorship program.
Okay.
His name is Jermaine.
Okay.
And so he said he'll try to jump on tonight. I just sent him over the information. I wasn't really expecting him to be on the call until next week. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on people to jump in, have you had the opportunity to do your expand training, your training in the world that your expand training?
Okay. I did I finished up my mentorship training. I did all of that with the
That's what I'm
modules.
talking about.
Yeah, that's done. I'm done with that.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, I've been done with that last week before last.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. Yeah. I think I probably took a picture of it. You know me.
Hey, send it to me.
Okay.
Actually, I want you to post it in the group.
Okay. Gotcha. Let me see.
Okay. Post your thing in the group because we want to keep other people encouraged through the process so that once they finish, they get their 3 sales, they're not held up from graduating the mentorship program because they haven't done their mind flash training.
Let me see.
Excellent. You know, I played a song at the beginning of our last meeting.
Yes.
And that was not a good idea because they pulled it from YouTube.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Wow.
Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. You better work, girlfriend. You better work. I'm looking at you in your
I'm trying. I'm like,
girl, you're not trying. You are triumphant. I really appreciate you for putting your best forward.
You're welcome. I followed up too with Miss Yvonne too.
How's she doing?
She doing good.
What did she say?
You know, I sent her a text message. I was like, I'm just checking in on you, see how you doing. I said, hi. She's like, it's good. You know, I'm excited or whatever. She said, me and Michael went over there and look at the house. I said, go look at it every day. They go my house. Just went down it. She was like, thank you for the encouragement. I said, you're welcome. So, but she's excited though. She's real excited. So I'm happy for her.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm excited for her too. You know what I found out, and then I have to reach back and touch bases with her because I found out that they're actually forcing people to get the refrigerator and the
wash and dryer and stuff.
Yeah, and the blinds. They're forcing them to finance that into the loan.
Are you serious?
Like, I'm so peeved about it because they weren't forcing people before. They were just giving it away a couple of 2 months ago, like late last year.
Right.
And then now
hey, somebody at my door, Christina. Let me see who this is. I think it's my cousin. Hold on. Andre should be back. Hey, that was my little cousin. We done got a new dog, so he came over here to see my new dog. Yeah, but my husband has it though, so
okay.
Yeah.
What kind of dog did you guys get?
Siberian Husky.
Oh, that's a big boy.
But he's a baby. He's like 3 months old. So
what's his name?
Niner. My husband, his favorite football team is the San Francisco 49ers. So, you know, I came up with the name. I was like, let's name him Niner.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes,
that is so cute.
So he's like, this is day number 2 with him being at the house because we had him transported from like Blunttville, Tennessee. And because we was gonna drive up there, I was like, I'm not feeling good. Girl done found out he done had strep. I was like,
Oh no.
gonna go get isolated, baby. Get away from me. I don't need that right now.
Oh goodness, get him some sea moss.
Yeah, I know. That's what he was on a couple of weeks ago in the elderberry.
Yeah, that sea moss and elderberry should go and knock it right on out.
Yep.
Yeah, especially since it's already been introduced to his system. That's good.
Yep.
That is good. Okay. Well, it looks like they're not jumping on, or they have not jumped on yet. So let's go ahead and just jump into the curriculum for tonight. I want to make sure this is good. So this gives you personal time to be able to get the one-on-one help that you need. I don't want you to be held back because other people didn't take advantage of the opportunity.
Right.
So, okay. So first things first. So last week we worked on contracts, going over the buyer's contract, I believe, or did we go over the buyer's contract? We didn't have the opportunity to review the purchase and sale agreement, but I know you've had the opportunity. Have you viewed one already?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you've gone over the purchase and sale agreement already. One of the things that you need help with is using SkySlope. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so with you, we're at putting your documents in SkySlope. Once you've gotten them signed, have you already gone through the process of using AuthentiSign in your tnrealtors.com account?
Yes, I think so. I know because I ended up setting up my account after we had did that, that document, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
With that.
So let's do, are you on your computer?
Yes.
Okay, let's do a quick role play. I want you to let me be your buyer, and I want you to fill out your buyer's contract and send it over to me to sign.
Okay. So I need to go into my realtor, the Tennessee. Okay, gotcha. I was just let me make sure.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get your systems together.
Okay,
I'm gonna be a new client. I'm a first-time home buyer.
Right. Okay. Oh my gosh. My bookmarks. Okay. SkySlope Tennessee Realtors. Okay.
Uh-oh, looks like we lost her. She'll be jumping back on in just a minute. All right, guys. See, she'll jump on here. In the meantime, in between time, I'm still going to show you guys how to add documents in SkySlope. We're going to give Waldron a couple more moments because to jump back on her computer or something could have just died on us.
Was that technology?
Hey, you back?
Was that technology? Was that my?
I think so. You just dropped off.
I'm like, what happened? Like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. It didn't want you to be great for a second. It was hate.
Right. Okay. I'm on my dashboard now, Christina. So create transaction or authentic sign.
Okay.
Do I need to share my screen?
You know what? If you would like to, you want to go ahead and share your screen?
Yes.
Yep. So I can help you to navigate through it.
Okay, I can share right here.
Good.
Okay, application window, Chrome, entire screen. See my dashboard. Application screen. Click on my dashboard there.
You got it?
Okay, can you see it?
Okay, I'm gonna add it to the live.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So now, while you're talking, we're gonna go through this just like you're talking to me.
Okay.
While you're doing it, but you've never pulled it up before. So let me first help you. So you're gonna hover over forms. You can do authentic sign or you can do form. Go. Yeah, we're gonna go to it from here.
Okay.
And then okay. Right. Are you doing commercial or residential?
Residential.
Okay.
And then I got a purchase agreement.
No, because I've just become your buyer.
Okay. We're doing an exclusive exclusive buyer representation.
Okay. Excellent. All righty. So do you see those three things on the end? Those three little dots?
Yes.
Let's click those. And then you're going to, you can edit form, preview, download, delete. Let's edit the current form because you're not using that one, right? Or is that
okay? No, that's the one I pulled up from last week.
Okay.
That's the one I pulled up from last week.
Let's just let's do new. Do new.
Okay.
And then you can either create new form, start a new transaction, create new standalone form, create new form, add to an existing transaction. Now,
well, let's go ahead.
What do you want to do?
What is the better one that we need to do in terms of I guess I would think about creating a new form, start a new transaction.
Let me explain it to you and you can decide from there.
Right.
So do you remember a couple of weeks, I think last week I was talking to you about creating the transaction. And if you go in and you create a transaction, you can put the actual property address that you're going to be showcasing. You put the client's information in and it'll actually load in, like preload the document with the information that you filled out before. So I like creating transactions because transactions will allow, it'll pre-fills or pre-populates that information. But for just this particular thing, just for this training exercise, let's go ahead and just create a standalone form, which I did that my first probably 3 years. Just did standalone forms. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna start role playing. You ready?
Yes.
All righty.
The broker firm will be EXP Realty.
We're role playing before.
Oh.
Yep. You ready? We're gonna role play while you're filling this form out because I want you to be able to multitask.
Okay, gotcha.
You got it? You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You know, my thing is to be agile, so I want to make sure that you guys are able to move quickly on your toes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hello, my name is Waldron Boyd. I'm a realtor with EXP. How may I help you?
Hi, Waldron. Well, I got your phone number from my friend Stacy, and she said that you could help me buy a house. She said that you got her a lot of money from like some first-time home buyer program. Can you help me?
Yes, I can help you. Who is my friend that has referred you?
Stacy. She said you guys grew up together.
Oh, okay. I remember her. Yes, yes, yes. Next time you see her, tell her thank you for the referral. So, could I get your name?
Yes, yes. So my name is Tabitha.
Could you spell that for me? Tabitha.
Tabitha. Tabitha Smith.
Okay, thank you.
I am just so excited and nervous about this home buying process. I don't know. My mom bought a house for us when we were little, and I kind of remember her going through the process, but I do not know where to begin.
I can help you with that. Do you have like an area, particular area that you may want to, maybe purchase?
Well, you know what? Right now, I'm living in Nashville and I live in North Nashville, and I just love it over here. Things are changing. I'm from the old out north, when Buchanan was still Buchanan. You know what I mean? Not Buchanan or on the buck, But
Yes.
I want to stay in this area because they are not about to push me out of my community.
All right. Yes. I just want to, I've been born and raised in Nashville. So, I'm familiar with that area because my grandmother maybe lived about 2 miles from Buchanan. So I'm kind of familiar with that area and what's going on in that area as well. So it is up and becoming, a lot of people have been moving in. Currently right now, we even have my grandmother's house up for sale. So that's been a good thing to just kind of, be able to see the market and how that neighborhood has grown since I was a kid. So it has changed, I can say that. But I think we may possibly, find you a property so you want to stay in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
In that area. Have you been pre-approved yet?
Pre-approved? What is that?
So pre-approved is, I have some recommendations on some lenders that you might want to use. So that's just seeing where you are in terms of your debt to ratio and what you will be approved
My debt to
for.
who?
Debt to ratio. So your debt to ratio is pretty much what your income is looking like, versus how much debt you may be in. So debt, you may be looking at, student loans, car payment, credit cards, those different things that may, determine how much that you will qualify for.
Okay, excellent. And so I get pre-approved through one of those lenders?
Yes.
Okay. Now, are they going to tell me my debt to income?
Yes, they should be.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. So let me tell you, I need 3 bedrooms, 2 bedroom, because I'm gonna let my 2 cousins move in with me, and so I need 3 bedrooms because Tasha's not gonna sleep with me. I'm so tired of her. She cannot sleep with me this time. I'm not sharing my room.
Mm-hmm.
So I want Tasha to have her own room, and then I need another room for her baby. Tasha got a baby, so I want to make sure her baby has a room. So we need 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms because I'm not sharing my bathroom.
Okay. All righty. And you want to live in the Buchanan Street area?
In North Nashville. It is not just necessarily on Buchanan, but in North Nashville proper.
Okay. Okay, can't spell. So any other, car garage or bonus room that you may be looking for?
Now, I'm going to be real with you. North Nashville still out north. So if I could get a garage, I know a lot of houses over there have them, but if I could get a garage, I would love a 2-car garage.
Okay, 2-car.
Yeah, because Tasha got a car too.
Okay, all right. Anything else that you may be looking for in this property?
I mean, I want if I could have wood floors throughout. I want you could do carpet in one of the bedrooms, like my master, but pretty much everywhere else I want to have wood floors. A nice back deck. Like, I love barbecuing and entertaining. So if I could have a nice deck area, something that I don't have to work on. I want something that is like move in ready. I don't want to be having to do any major repairs within the next 3 to 5 years. So I'm looking for something that's relatively new. I want to pay I've been looking, over there, and I'm looking at those houses, and they are way more expensive than they used to be. But I'm willing to pay up to about $2,000 a month. I think we can handle, because Tasha's gonna pay $1,000 and I'm gonna pay $1,000, and then we should be good. So about $2,000 a month.
Okay. Relatively. Walls you cannot spell.
You okay?
Oh, I can't spell. My brain got a brain fart.
RELA, relatively. Relatively.
You said REA.
REL.
Huh?
REL.
Okay. Did I spell that right? You don't look right.
Go, or just erase it all the way out. REL.
REL.
T.
TY.
Erase all of that. REALT. TIVE.
LY. 2000 per month. Are there any other properties that you have searched? I mean, sources that you have used to search, properties yet?
Okay, so caveat. So we're gonna put a pin in it. That's things that you're gonna use to search. So you're gonna use the MLS.
Okay.
Your other peers in your company and outside of your company, other people who you can potentially use door knocking. This is simply asking how you're going to search for the leads.
Okay, gotcha.
The contract that you're giving the client, so she knows what you're going to be doing for her.
Okay. Okay, other terms and conditions.
And you can ask, is there anything else that I missed, things that you want to discuss? And then if there's something that you absolutely hate in a property, what's exempt from this?
Right.
Stuff like that, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to go back in, and we're back.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm ready just to go. My ideal time frame for getting into my house is gonna be within the next 30 to 60 days. And I don't know if that's fast, Waldron, but that's what I'm looking for.
All right. 30 to 60 days. Okay, I need to put that in my description.
Okay, scroll down. So now, even if the client is talking, remember, you're filling out a form, so you're still steering the conversation.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I'm giving you information, and it may not be information that you need right now, but at the same time, the most important thing is that you're building rapport with the client and you're keeping them engaged.
Okay, all right.
Because technically you can do this when you get off the call, but if you do it while you're talking to the client, if you're putting them in KV Core and then you pop in here and you start this, the one question you're going to ask after you've done talking to the client, building that rapport is, would you like to use me as your agent?
Okay.
If so, I'm going to send you over an agreement saying that I'm going to help you find property. In exchange, the seller is going to pay me a fee.
Okay. So
go back up to the top.
Okay.
So we can fill that stuff in. So broker firm is going to be EXP Realty. Mm-hmm. Now, remember the client said that she and Tasha, her cousin, was going to be moving in. And that was an opportunity for you to ask, is Tasha going to be owning the house on the loan with you? Are you guys buying this together? Or is this something that you're buying and then renting a room out to Tasha on the back end?
Okay.
That's important to know.
Okay.
Because you know how to package it to the lender.
Okay. Gotcha. What's that? 37086.
37067.
37 what?
67.
67. Okay. Gotcha.
If you notice, I believe that if you scroll down, it's different sections, and it's probably hard to see, but it's different sections for you to put that. I think you put the address in the first section, then you put the city and the state and the zip code and other.
Okay.
It may be like that. I think it's just light.
Okay, so I need to take out Franklin, Tennessee.
See, click down a little bit further, and one of those other on the same line. Yeah, you see, like that's where Franklin goes. Mm-hmm. And then right next to it, and I think it goes right here in the middle. TN. Okay. Erase that, and then go back one.
Okay.
Like, yep, there we go. Okay. And then TN is gonna go in the block behind the block that it's in.
This one?
It's one more.
Okay, gotcha.
TN, and then put the zip code 37067.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, excellent. And so the date that the agreement was entered into, so you want to put the date that you're working on the contract.
Okay, so I will ask you well, do you want me to be your agent? And so that puts you into an agreement where I'll be sending you homes where you can kind of
take a second.
Okay.
Give me just a moment. I'm gonna have to mute myself for a second.
Okay, you're fine.
All right, I'm back. Could you see me?
No, ma'am. No.
Okay. All right, excellent. Okay, so let me make my screen back big so that we can walk through it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So go ahead and fill in the agreement date, the date that it began.
Okay. Oh, do I need to go back in and hold on? Let me go into my forms. Okay. Okay, today's dates. Okay. Day of April,
If you
undersigned.
actually click on that calendar.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And then Waldron. I'll be the
Okay, so
broker.
you're not the broker.
Okay, that's would that be EXP or would that be Jarian?
That's gonna be EXP.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then
Because I
you
get
go
paid by
down
the
a
broker.
little further in the agreement, because remember the and I think you could put Garen's name right there too. But with remember the client, just take not, I'm saying if you can interchange them, don't put both. But with EXP, I mean not with EXP, but in real estate, the client belongs to the broker.
Okay.
And then she's gonna the broker then designates you as their exclusive agent with this particular contract.
Okay.
Okay. All righty. So
all you need is a sign.
Let me see. On time. So the 5th and no, that's wrong. Local time, okay. Oh gosh. Was it the date? Terminates on so you said 30 to 60 days.
Yeah, 30 to 60 days is when I'm moving in. Like I want to have my house within I don't know how long it takes to buy a house, Wadrin, but I want to make sure that I have it, within the 30 to 60 days, because my lease is up. I mean, I could do 1 month.
Okay.
Month to month, but I don't want to keep doing it.
All right. So I guess from today's day, so you're possibly, looking at maybe June, July.
Yeah, somewhere around that time frame.
Okay.
So caveat. So quick thing.
Okay.
This is completely up to you. You can do a contract that's like 6 months. You can do one that's a year, that you can make it end when you want it to end. Normally, I don't do anything less than 6 months because the contract terminates after you guys complete the sale anyways. So if you complete the sale 4 months in, the contract terminates.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is your recommendation? You said 6. I know.
I do 6 months. I do no less than 6 months, just because you never know. You see this market that we're in. You never know, but sometimes I do a year, just depending on the client. If my client is not like, hey, I'm moving quick, then I give it a year and I let them know that the contract would terminate once the sale of the house is completed.
Okay.
And then let's say you have somebody that you're working on and you're helping them with their credit. You can put them under contract if you want to, and you can say, I'll help you with your credit. You may not be ready to buy yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put you under a 2-year agreement. And so this is, so again, remember, it's your business. Well for you.
Okay.
The situation is going to be different.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that tidbit.
No problem.
So I did November the 5th, 2021. So that's 6 months.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So let's scroll down. Now, ask the client. Now, are there any properties that you absolutely do not want to look at? And then
are there any properties that you do not want to look at?
Scroll back up and go to properties that are specifically.
Okay. I'm right here.
All right, so we're going back into role play mode. You ready?
Yes.
So, you gotta ask me.
Okay. What properties do you specifically want to be exempted from this agreement?
What instead of saying it, because that sounds extremely technical to someone who doesn't know.
What properties do you may not want to look at or view?
I hate fixer-uppers. I don't want anything that is not new. If it was not built in 2018 and above, then I don't want it.
Okay.
Don't even show it to me, Waldron, because I'll be so upset.
Okay, you said nothing that was built in
nothing that was built before 2018, honey. Because you know what? I mean, it could, unless it was remodeled. Like if it's remodeled fully, then I'll look at it. But if it wasn't, no, I don't want to take a look at it because it's a waste of time. I'm seeing those new houses that they put in North Nashville, and I want one of those.
Right. Okay. Got that. Got it.
All right. Now let's talk about compensation.
Okay.
Well, we know that when we talk about compensation in real estate, everything is what?
3%.
Oh, boom, boom, boom. You trying to get a whole fine out here in these streets, baby. Everything is negotiable. We do not talk about any set percentages. That is against TREC.
Right. Okay.
There is no set percentage that people.
Yeah, I thought we was moving towards. That's why I went toward that 3%. So okay, my bad. It's negotiable. It's negotiable.
Mm-hmm. I don't care if your family friend, like my dad called me and he like, ain't y'all standard 3%? No, daddy, it's not. There is no standard commission percentage. Everything is negotiable. You want to make sure that you negotiate with your realtor so that you guys can come up with a good compensation percentage.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So for this one now, you can decide what you want the percentage to be based off what you're seeing on the MLS.
Yes.
That might pay him up.
What you negotiate with the client.
Okay. So so I guess it has to be a mutual agreement.
You can put in there. You decide what you put it in there. This is your agreement. The client either signs it or not. And then if not, then that's when the negotiation begins. Now you want to keep in mind, like the seller generally pays your commission. This is a buyer's agreement. So the only time that you will run into this issue is if you decide, let's say you put that you want to say a 4% commission and still only pays you a 3% commission, you could charge the buyer the additional 1%. Because it's in that buyer's agreement, or you can forego that and be like, it's not a big deal.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna put 3%.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, now let's read this contract. From this 3%, let's read this because there's another blank space here and we need to know.
Yes, that's the price. So to authorize broker to negotiate for a fee paid by the seller or the seller's agent, the payment of which will be fully disclosed to client. If a fee is not offered or paid to broker as could occur, for example, in the purchase of an unlisted property, client agrees to pay broker a total of or the 3% compensation based on the total sale price. In the event that buyer leases a property in lieu of purchase, the buyer agrees to pay broker a total of, I'm gonna say, 150.
Okay, that works. And that's just contingent upon what your time is. So let's say you've been working with that client for 6 months, and then they decide to go ahead and rent, and you've been working, showing them. If you say, "Well, just give me $150," or you can say, "Give me $1,000 for my time," and we're even. So that's just completely up to what you can negotiate with the client.
Okay. So pretty much that's negotiable too in terms of, I was just giving out a random, number. Like you said, that wouldn't be worth my while if I've been with this client for, 2 years, $150. You talking about $1 a day. 50 cent. Right.
You would give him away?
Yeah, so that will still be contingent again.
Right.
It'll change every time just depending on the amount of work that you're doing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, what you talk to with the client.
Right.
Let's keep going here.
30 come 50 grand when you get down.
No.
By the way, you're doing a great job.
I guess Christina is like the nitpicky stuff. Like, I guess, I gotta practice this more at least twice a week with contract, just to play around with it.
Okay. So you can always call me and we can do these quick pop-in Zoom sessions.
Okay.
If I have time, just call me, and if I can schedule in, 9 times out of 10, I should be able to get you in. Then we can do a quick Zoom session and go over something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a night person. I'm a night person. So
Good. Me too. Me too.
Yeah, you got to balance. And so just looking now at my carryover clause. So just want to explain that to you. So if you decide to after the contract has ended, if you decide to go with another agent, then when this agreement expires, then if you find a house within that time period, then I will be compensated, based on this contract that we have, set forth and signed and put together.
How about this? Just read this to the client. So should the buyer contract to buy or exchange or contact to lease a property within blank days after the expiration of this agreement with any seller, landlord, or anyone acting on seller or landlord's behalf who has been introduced to the buyer directly or indirectly during the term hereof as extended, the buyer agrees to pay the compensation as set forth. This carryover clause shall not apply if the buyer is subject to a buyer's representation agreement with another licensed real estate broker at the time of such contract. So you can put this in as normally I do like a 60-day carryover clause.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
You can do what works for you.
Okay, I'll put 60 days. I kind of like doing a quarter, 90 days,
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Okay, 90 days. And can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it says this, he or she has reviewed this agreement and agrees in the terms hereon. Looking at the agency,
let's just keep scrolling because then we're gonna go back. I'm having you go through this while we are talking to the client, just to throw, throw a little pivot in there for you. That's where your name is gonna go.
Okay.
Because ideally you're gonna be talking to the client and building that rapport with the client.
Right.
And then you're going to ask them, hey, would you like me to be your agent? If so, I'm going to send over a buyer's agreement. And this buyer's rep agreement is just going to say, and then you go over the key points that you're going to discuss, that you have to pay me a fee of this, and you go over the contract with them. I'll send it to you in your email for you to review.
Okay. So do I need to explain like the confidentiality too as well from information which the buyer authorizes?
Is there anything you want me to keep confidential?
Confidential. Okay. Is there anything that you want me to keep confidential while we are in this contract?
Yes, Waldron, I'm very private. I'm a private person. And so I do not want you to tell anybody my business until we finish. Once we close, then you can post pictures and stuff like that. But during the process, I want it to be private because, people be praying for your downfall.
Yeah, I try to connect it. My mom is over here, Christina. Tell any information to after contracts.
You can say agent client doesn't want you to market any information during the process.
You said what again?
Client doesn't want any marketing.
Client does not
until after the deal has closed.
You said contract has closed?
Hold on one sec.
Okay. All right. That's more clear. Okay.
I gave the hat to the coach.
What's exhibits and addenda? And do we need to add anything?
An addenda attached here to listed below or referenced herein are made a part of this agreement. This is if you need to amend this contract. Let's say, for instance, or add an addendum to this particular contract, you shouldn't have to do that.
Okay. So I can skip that.
You can skip that. And
Okay.
what you don't write in is excluded from the contract.
Okay.
So if you don't write in, it's not.
It's not. Yeah. It's not valid. Any special stipulations that you want to involve regarding this contract?
Okay, so special stipulations are some of the things that I told you. So you can take some of the things that I said earlier. I want it to be confidential. We don't want to look at houses that is older than X, Y, and Z. Those are going to be, they're in the contract agreement, but this is a place that you can outline it and make it a lot clearer. Most people don't read the full contract.
Okay.
So if you have a snapshot of kind of what the client discussed, that's a great way for them to look at it right before they sign.
Okay. No home older than 2000, which is 18.
Mm-hmm.
No fixture upper. Okay.
All right, excellent.
All right. So I'm about to send you over.
Before you send it over for me to sign it, you want to go ahead and put your name in here, any information that you can type into this form.
Okay.
So that it populates when it sends it over to the client to sign it. So not the signatures, but the actual print or typed name. You can type in there. You can
put right here. Aspire. Okay. Tabitha Smith.
And you can put my address in there.
What is your address?
You see that first? It's 123 Wild.
Yes.
100.
I said what? Is that a number or
100? Wild 100 way. It's spelled ONEHUNNID. No,
right? You said ID?
ID.
I'm not fooling with you. And what's that city and state? Is that Nashville, Tennessee, or is that
Nashville?
You live up here. I'm not fooling with you.
37207.
It should be okay. Phone number.
It's gonna be 615-500.
Yes.
0020. I hope they ain't a phone number.
You have an email that I need to put in?
They call me Sexy Kitty.
I'm not fooling with you.
7474.
7474.
At gmail.com.
Oh my God.
Actually, no, erase that because you're going to have to send it to me for real. Erase that.
No.
Oh, okay, so go ahead and put my real email address in there. That way it can come to me. Christina, Barclay at EXP.
Oh gosh. That was the laugh of the night. Oh man, I can't.
You see, they make it small to get it in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, because that's where it needs to go. Okay, now scroll up to the top.
Okay.
Not the very top, just a little bit further from where you were, so that you can put your information in there as the buying agent. Okay, you see that? Where it says broker or licensee authorized by broker. Pardon me, by you being the designated agent, you can sign this contracted agreement.
Okay. So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the agent need to sign it first?
You can sign it at the same time. Watch, we're going to go through that process of signing.
Okay.
All right. So you can leave your phone number blank because remember, we're streaming to YouTube and we don't need everybody just calling you playing. I want your husband to get mad.
You so funny.
Okay, so let's now you're gonna go to where you send it over to the client to sign. And so if you look at the top, it has that little pin. You see it there?
Yes, right there.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, no, not there. I said at the top.
Oh shoot, at the top. Oh, I got you right there.
I don't know how you can. All right, so
Hold on, let me go back.
see if it hopefully it lets you go back and it didn't delete the form.
Okay, yes.
Okay, good. Scroll down and check everything because sometimes it deletes stuff off the form. Okay, good. Okay, so at the top, you see the pin?
Right here.
Click it there. There you go. And that, if you notice the difference, that creates a sign-in session with this particular form that we've already manipulated.
Okay.
Alrighty, so first thing that you're gonna do, it looks a little weird, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so it has signing name. You can change that at the top if you like. You can put the person who the buyer's rep agreement is. So you could say Tabitha Smith's buyer's rep agreement if you want. And this is just to keep you for your record.
Records, right.
All right, and then you're gonna want to add the participants.
Okay.
Now, look at the participant order. So if you see that right underneath this, it says sign in, signing participants sign in order or symbol sign, first come, first serve. So you can do either way. That's up to you. Do you want everyone to just sign it as they get it? Or do you want it to be first come, first serve? So do the symbol sign.
Okay. And
don't worry about it. Do the sign in line.
Okay.
Do the sign in line.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. That way it simplifies it.
Right.
I don't know why. Hide those advanced options.
There's options.
If you see that little circle with the line through it, press that.
This one right here.
No, not that one. The one that says advanced options.
Is I'm on the top?
No, right here it says advanced options in the middle, right? You don't have to scroll down. Right underneath symbol sign, it says advanced options. You see that?
Okay, yeah, got it.
Oh, they're excellent. So now you want to click on participants. Now, you don't have any participants because you haven't began to build your database yet. So let's do add new participants. Tabitha Smith. And put my email address there. And then we're not going to save this to contacts because you may have to send me an authenticized agreement and I don't want it to be underneath this Tabitha Smith name, okay?
Right.
So, but if you notice to the right, it says save to contact.
Right.
When you're wanting to save it to your contacts, you can click there. That way, when you're sending contracts out for your client to sign, you don't have to put their information in again.
Lauren, okay.
All right. So now that you have the thing, and you only have to put the stuff that's in red.
Okay.
All right. So now that you have that, scroll up. If you do the role, you can put me as a buyer because I'm the buyer on this thing. Right underneath where it says Christina Barclay, eXp Realty, because it'll, buyer. There we go. Scroll up to the top. And let's go add. All right. Now we're going to add participant again. Now you're going to add yourself. No, go back, hit close. Hit add participant. Now hit add yourself.
Okay.
There you go. You notice how you're already there? So hit the roll on this one. You're going to be, now are you the listing agent or the selling agent?
I am the seller's agent.
The what?
No, sorry. No, I'm not.
You're the what? Listing agent or selling agent?
I am the No, I'm not listing anything.
Right.
I'm the seller's agent.
There, you're the selling agent. Not the
Yes.
seller's agent.
Yeah.
The selling agent is the agent that's selling the property.
Right.
We're not listing. You hadn't listed anything. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So then you're gonna go ahead and add yourself at the top. And
okay.
And there we go. Scroll down.
Documents.
And then the document is already loaded there because we filled it out and then we hit the pencil button or the pen button. Now you're going to hit design so you can set the document up to be signed.
Okay.
Ooh, you almost finished. All right. If you notice that it already put, because you put who was who, it already put the signature there. And so if there was anything else that I needed to fill in, let's say you see where your phone number is and you want to add your phone number.
Right.
What you can do is go to where it says signer and click on that and you'll see your name. Click on your name and then click on drag and drop. Now, do you see the T? That's for text.
Okay.
Tap on the drag and drop again.
Ooh,
wait. Oh, wait. No, wait. Go back to that text box. Grab that text box. I didn't see that. At the top right here. Well, you can't see where I'm moving.
Okay, I see it right there.
Yeah. Now move that to where it says phone number because that's where you want to type phone number in. And you want to make sure that it's under your name because it'll give you when it sends it to you, if you notice it has your name right beside it because you're going to be the only person that can manipulate that.
Right.
All right. And so then let's click on the box again. And let's go to, no, not that box. Let's click on signers again. My apologies. And then let's go to Tabitha. And Tabitha's information is already on there, but I just want you to click on the drag and drop.
Oh.
Now, do you see where it says the date? It has 31, that stamp on it. I want you to grab that and put that where it says date underneath Tabitha's name.
Right here.
Excellent. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Now you don't have to do that because once you sign it, AuthentiSign is going to automatically date it. But I want you to see how to use these other things in here.
Okay.
All right. You can even put somebody's name. If you pull that signer's name thing, you put touch that. And then you notice it put Tabitha Smith up because that's the name that you were on. So pull it down. Or touch that Tabitha Smith thing at the top. And I want to show you how to delete. Not that one. The one in blue. Yeah, that one. Now, do you see when you clicked on it, do you see that there has a trash can?
Trash can, yep, delete it.
Trash can. Let's delete that off.
Gotcha.
Now that we've designed the document and we have everything that you need, you can hit next.
Okay.
And then go ahead and hit send invitations. Yay! Ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You did your first exclusive buyer representation contract. So it's going to send me an email to sign, and it's going to send you an email.
Email that you signed it.
Yes, and then you're going to get an email with the completed document. Then you download that, and that is what you upload into SkySlope, okay?
Okay.
Let's take this thing on home. Let's go ahead and sign it. Give me a second, okay?
Okay.
Can I turn off my computer?
Yes.
Definitely sure.
Oh, Nina.
I'm at the room. I had a good time.
Yeah, go take a shower.
Oh, I didn't even get this.
You didn't get it?
Yes. I'm not sure. Hold on, sure.
Did you get it?
Hold on 1 second. I didn't get it yet. I'm one of the other people were trying to get on and couldn't get on.
Oh man. Oh
And I
man.
didn't see his email until just now. I feel so bad.
Right.
Okay. No, it hasn't come to me yet. Let me refresh. Did it come to me yet?
It was Thursday.
Let me look into my.
I think it just came.
He got a pad on the side of the apron, and then he gets.
That's
That water up.
a backpack for Bruno.
Yeah.
Everything here. Isn't it not the one?
Because he thought I was trying to touch him. That's exactly what he thought.
Well, I haven't got it.
I got it. I just gotta find it.
Okay.
Mine. Because I be wanting to know what they
If you focus, it's like talking about me.
And you see me signing it, so you can, this is something that your clients can do
Mhm.
on their phone if they need to.
Okay.
I can talk it up with that, but I don't want to get a look on these. So I ain't gonna put one. I'm not gonna leave one of these pages. I don't want to get a look on them. Then the filter will come up with water
like pee-pee.
from the refrigerator. So I put it in the item call.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Let me see if I get it.
Dr. Board always says it.
I know. I'm on my mentorship with my mentor.
There's never a time I just don't see you busy.
My cousin talking about me, Christina. He said I'm always busy.
You're working it.
You don't have time for me.
Did it come to you yet?
Not on my email. I refreshed it too. Come on now, where is it at? Come on. So I need to refresh. Do I need to refresh my? Okay. It's saying status in process. I refreshed it. Do I need to go back to the key at the top? The filter? No, not the filter. The little thingy at the top.
What? Go to your email.
I went into my email. My signature is requested. Okay, Thank you. Okay, start signing. Yes. Okay. Accept. Okay. Start. I don't need to put my phone number. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put my phone number. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. It's complete.
He wouldn't let me.
Complete signing. All right. Put in my.
I'm not watching. As soon as I stood right here, that's when I hit knocked it over. He was trying to watch you and stuff.
You got it?
Yes. I have a ID number.
Did it send you an email with the final doc?
Let me go back in.
Find it.
Yes, I got the final doc.
There you go. And you just download that. And are you in, and you know how to upload in SkySlope?
I think so. I gotta upload SkySlope on my let me go to SkySlope. My bookmarks.
You know what?
I got it. I got SkySlope. Oh, there's an error. What is going on? No, come on, Sky Slope.
If you can't get it, we can always do Sky Slope next week.
No, I cut up. I want to do it. You know me. Oh, I got an error. Let me go now. I need to go to Sky Slope. What's my under? Why is it not letting me go in here?
What?
Okay, there it goes.
One night. I'm gonna try one night with that.
EXPRealty.com.
There we go.
Okay, I'm in Sky Slope now. So I need to create. Do I need to create a transaction?
Yep, create a transaction. But you know what? You don't even have to do this yet until you get a buyer.
Okay.
You get
Okay,
find the property.
Okay.
But you can. They want you to.
Okay. Gotcha.
All
right. So do I need to? I mean, this is all the information I need to put in.
Are you on there? No.
Yes, I'm on here. Can you see it?
No, I can't. I can only see your old screen. Did you only share that?
Yeah, I think so. Let me stop and then start it again.
Okay.
No. Application, home tab.
Who jumped in that water?
Okay, you see it now? You see it? You see it now?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. So you see why I said wait till
Right.
you find a property?
Yes.
MLS number.
Right.
So that's something that we'll go through. You change the checklist type.
Yes.
So this may be something that we need to do when your client finds the house. And we can always come back and go through this. This is where you can upload your documents.
Okay.
And you still have to upload documents for Tiff this week. So me and you will jump on here because I haven't uploaded her documents. And so we'll jump on here and go through it together.
Okay. All right.
All right, lady. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, I think I'm good. I just need to play around with it.
Okay. How's that Fab 50 marketing going?
It's going. I need to start now upload them into KV Core.
All right, excellent. Well, I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for joining tonight.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hopefully you were able to learn something that you can use in your business.
Yes, thank you. I did.
Well, you have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
All right, bye.